Tell me about the moment you fell in love with clay, or that you knew that you and clay were meant to be.
I knew very little about ceramics because I'd come from Cambridge, from a foundation, having done commercial art. And ceramics was tough because for the first 8 weeks, I had no understanding of what the wheel did. I could not center clay. And it took nearly, I think, 12 weeks. And when I centered my first clay, my first piece of clay on the wheel, jumped out. It was snowing outside. And it was just, I went and just crashed in the snow. It was absolutely unbelievable. It's something that you can't actually articulate.
What was the essence that made you understand it, and how you found your affinity?
My feeling is that clay, I responded to clay and clay responded to me, or clay gave me answers. And I was able to find a way of expressing my inner thoughts and what I wanted to do, that inside and outside. And clay has that capacity. Ceramics, a vessel has that capacity to speak to you from the inside and also from the outside, because it has this layer, it has this wall, but it also has a skin both inside and outside. And it's not just that it's essential culturally for us, but it tells the history of man. It tells the history of our humanity. I think there's no other art that does that but ceramics.
And can you tell me a little bit about the forms that your ceramics takes?
I think because I've always wanted to create them as embodying a body, that I think of them as, you know, creating something that comes out of me. I've thought of them as capturing stances and gestures and movement. And I literally dance with them. I literally start from a little step and work with them.
And you kind of have your arms around them,
and
don't
I do.
you? Yeah, it's an embrace.
And when I'm working and burnishing, they're very close to me.
How do you feel in particular about this honorary doctorate from UAL?
Very humbled, very proud, very privileged. The honorary degree is just an amazing, for me it's an amazing thing that the university has actually thought of honoring me. And I'm very proud to have got to a level where a university like University of Arts London can kind of stand out and say, look, here you are. I think we want to recognize you.
How do you feel like what you've learned from teaching has informed your work?
The graduates that are leaving colleges today have actually, you know, they're producing work that I would never have, we weren't producing in my days. I would never have thought. Their creativity is just amazing. So I think they are, and they are passionate. All my life in education, I've learned a lot more from my students, probably, than I have given. I don't think artists ever find themselves alone.
No, there's a beautiful community.
It is a great community. There's always something out there. But life is creative. You have to be creative to survive anyway. I think passion, tenacity, and hard work is very, very important in the mix. And never giving up. I mean, people who get on and go and do things are not coming from the precept and concept of being discovered. they are going out and discovering themselves first and foremost.